Today we're going to clean some wheels and tires better than you've ever cleaned anything ever before. We're going to go overkill with everything, way too much soap, way too much cleaner, way too much everything. But I only do this every now and then, so we're going to do this as best as we possibly can. Go ahead and get a bucket, fill it up with some water, put all your other products off to the side. We'll go over them one by one, what you need to have. Do the first things first, get your wheel and tire wet, wash off mud or whatever is chunky on there. And then next is get your rag or soap or just regular car soap is all you really need. Wash off the heavy stuff, the dirt, anything that's obvious that can come off easily. Go and get that off. I probably scrubbed it for about 2 minutes. And then wash off the soap that you used, because we're going to go ahead and add a couple more chemicals to the wheel and just one thing at a time. So Armor All Extreme Wheel and Tire Cleaner. I'm going to apply this to everything. I'm going to use way too much, once again. Way overkill, but like I said, I only do this every now and then. I'm not going to do this every single weekend when the cars get cleaned up. And, get a real thorough clean every now and then. It works just as good. So I'm going to have this go kind of in real time, let you show how it works. So I'll let this play through and you'll be able to see the dirt kind of coming off that tire. I'll show you up close and then we'll show you the next steps. See that really melting off, really getting in there, breaking up that loose stuff that didn't come off with the rag. And that's what we're really trying to do here, get all that off. So I didn't have my normal tire scrub brush, just get a normal scrub brush. Using a household sponge works for sure. As you can see, it works, but the sponge breaks apart, it falls apart. It is a one-time use deal. It's really kind of expensive if you do it this way, but we really want to get the wheels and tires cleaned up this weekend, so that's what we're gonna do. So run it around. This is just for the actual tire. You've already cleaned the wheel, so you're going to go ahead and rinse this off. Really get a lot of this wheel and tire cleaner off. You don't want to leave this on long term. It's some pretty heavy duty stuff, and honestly I don't know what it does, but I would imagine if you're going to keep your car a while, you don't want to leave this stuff on your wheels and tires and let it keep eating into it. So rinse it off real good. So we're going to go and do the tire part next, where we make tires look better. This is a matte finish or a natural finish for Armor All Tire Foam. This is going to help keep your tire looking clean. If you like the shinier tire look, they have something in between, or if you like the wet tire look where it looks like it's just wet all the time, you can get any type of finish you want. I just prefer that dry, just really clean, off the showroom floor look that doesn't have that shine that looks like it's going to throw tire shine all down the side of your car. So you throw this on, it's the easiest thing ever. You just let it sit, and I'm gonna go ahead and wipe off the tire shine off of the wheel, because we have one step after this that we're gonna do the wheel to try to keep it cleaner as long as possible. So I'm just kind of getting that residue off of there. So this is kind of the surprise thing at the end. So this is a spray wax that you would use on your actual paint of your vehicle. We're just gonna spray it on the wheels. I feel like there's ceramic coating and all this other stuff. This is a pretty easy, cheap option to do. You're gonna get 2 rags, 2 microfiber cloths. You're gonna use one to buff out at the end. You're gonna use one to rub it in. So go ahead and make your way around. Wheels have a lot of weird shapes and crannies, and it's kind of awkward to, rub wax in like you would on a flat, nice surface of a vehicle. But do the best you can. Rub it in. Make sure you have a separate one. Kind of fast forward it there, but you can see how much darker that wheel is. Now you're going to buff all that out, get all that extra residue off, and just really have it take full effect. You can see as I'm going, it turns a little bit more matte, a little less wet looking, and this is just going to repel the brake dust and everything else. And then hopefully you don't have to do this thorough clean, but just a few times a year, if that. Okay, I think that's got it. So after the tire finished drying, I did end up putting the tire shine on one more time, just because that water kind of rinsed it off a little bit too much. You can put that on wet or dry, doesn't really matter, but I prefer to do it one more time just to give it that actual nice clean look after putting in the effort there. So as you can see, pretty sharp looking, much different than how the video started. It's not the fastest process in the world. I'd say maybe 10 to 12 minutes a tire start to finish when you take the gaps out of it drying off or something like that. But you can see the finished result. Your wheels and tires are going to look better for quite a while, and you'll be ready to rock and roll from that point on. So hit the like button if this was helpful. Subscribe to see more videos here soon. I'm Nikki Covack, signing off. Peace.